We begin tonight with a lawsuit filed against the Bremerton School District for allegedly putting a teacher in harm's way. Good evening, I'm Steve Rabel.
I'm Monique Mingalavan, and only on Cairo 7. The teacher shared her story with Allison Grandy, and Allison joins us live outside Kitsap Lake Elementary, where this alleged abuse took place. Allison?
Monique, this is the first time Wendy Mackey has spoken publicly about what she says happened here inside this school. She hasn't been to work since it happened. She said she suffers from PTSD, and now she's filed this $5 million lawsuit against the district for putting her in danger.
I was just standing there, and literally he just pounced on me and was pummeling me.
Wendy Mackey was a special education teacher at Kitsap Lake Elementary School in Bremerton. In September 2017, she says she had a second grader with a history of assaulting teachers.
He punched me so hard in the temple that he broke my glasses.
According to Mackey, the 7-year-old was supposed to have a paraprofessional assigned just to him, but didn't.
And his behavior is becoming more extreme, and he's more dangerous.
She says she asked the principal for help.
My kids are not safe, and I don't feel safe here, and we need to get him more help.
The lawsuit claims one of the paraprofessionals she did have was acting inappropriately with students.
She was laying in that room with a child, and there's no way possible to do that without having direct physical contact.
She reported the behavior to the principal, as she had before. Mackey says the principal consulted with the school district and decided to put her in a classroom with that 7-year-old student alone.
I am not barricading myself in with the student. I don't agree with this plan. I think the plan is wrong. It's against policy.
Her desk was placed near the door. At one point, she says the principal slid a piece of fire hose over the door hinge, trapping her inside with the child.
I see her. I see her put the fire hose up, and I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Using fire hoses on hinges is a way to prevent an active shooter from getting into a classroom. But Mackey says the hinge for her door was on the outside. When the child tried to get out, he got pinched in the door.
He's screaming, and he's in pain, and he's reactive, and I'm scared. I'm scared for him. I'm scared for me.
Mackey says she was assaulted repeatedly by the child. When she radioed for help, she says the door was secured with a hose again.
I'm locked in again. We're locked in.
Now, we asked the Bremerton School District for an interview. Instead, they sent us a statement, and they're poking a lot of holes in Mackey's claim. First of all, they say she was never locked inside that classroom. They also say that paraprofessional was disciplined, but they didn't find any sexually charged or suggestive behavior. And they also say that Mackey was not retaliated against for reporting her coworkers. Live tonight in Bremerton, Allison Grandy, Cairo 7 News.